so here we are. We've got our tote full of water. We've got our colors that we are going to use for our dip. We've got our European mount with our base color white on it. And we've got our stir to mix up the paint once we get it all on the top of the water. So what colors we're going to use are blue. I call it like a gunmetal gray, and a black. And so we're going to do those three. And so what you want to do, make sure you shake them all. Alright, so what we're going to do, spray it. Onto the water.
Mommy. Mama. Mama.
Might take a little bit. I would assume the dominant color you want, you use the most of. Going with our lighter gray. Then our black. Right. So we've got our three colors in. So now we're going to take our mixer and mix it up a bit. So what you'll have is something that looks like this. Nice little mixture. Okay. So once you got that, it is now time to start the European mount in. So I will dip. Pull out. Looks pretty neat. What do you think? Might use my stir, which I like the white on it. White does look pretty good. Try and get some of the white out though. And then, ideal situation, you want to make sure there's no, so when you're coming out, you want to move all the paint off the surface upon your exit. So that way it leaves it. I'm a fan. I am a fan of this dip. A lot. So, now what's going to happen is I will set it down and try and let it dry out a little bit. Let it dry out a little bit, and then we will get some final pictures of it. And voila, then we will be putting a clear coat over it, and it will be done. So, just to catch you up on what's happened. Last night we finished dipping it. I took the tape off last night, and overnight I've let it dry out real good and stuff. This morning what I'm going to do is put on a layer of clear coat, so that way it looks, it's protected. And so I'm going to let y'all see what it looks like as of right now. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. It's good and dry. And I have to say, this color scheme looks awesome. It is, in my opinion, awesome. So what I'm gonna do now is go get a clear coat spray can, and what I'll do is I'll come back, take this outside and spray over it real good, so that way it has a little layer of protection over it, and then it will be finished and ready to display. It's not hard, you can do it yourself, it's not bad. It's a hardest process is you're getting the actual European mount. So if you're doing this, if you're doing a European mount anyway, this is not much of an addition. So I would highly suggest it. I've loved how this has turned out. This has exceeded every expectation I had. So alright, so what we've got here is just a can of clear spray paint that acts as like a protector, so from weather and stuff, for like outside furniture, metal, wood, anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as my clear coat, and I'm going to spray it real good, let it dry, let it set dry, and then it'll be finished. So here we go. Got that. That clear coat should dry on it pretty good, pretty fast, and then we'll be ready to go for decoration. So it'll be ready for display. There it is. Now let that clear coat set and dry, and that's the finished product. Like I said, I am extremely happy with how this has turned out. This is probably what I'll do for every European mount that I have in the future. Maybe so, but yes, I highly recommend this. It is a fabulous way to spice up your European mounts. I mean, it is, I'm tickled to death with how this has turned out. So there you go, guys. This is a hydro dipped European mount.